What's up, everybody? Well, I got another $667 gaming PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, I figured I'd get one of these big games off of here, because this thing has only got a terabyte SSD. That's one of the prices you pay for cheapness. But still, as long as you just delete games when you're done with them, it's not that big of a deal. But I figured we'd go play a little Cyberpunk. It's an older game, but it's still a pretty fun game. Figured we'd go in, maybe try realistic ray tracing settings, some realistic non-ray tracing settings, and then get some camera recorded gameplay at the end. We're not gonna sit there and do 34,000 different settings, but I still wanted to try a couple on this thing. So why don't we, and that includes doing a benchmark too between them, because I like seeing like actual, wow, what are we getting versus just guesstimating. I've never been able to get the damn little afterburner thing to give me the actual 1% lows and all that shit. I see every other YouTuber doing it, no problem. I try to do it, and as usual, it's like, nope, fuck you. So I'm like, okay. But regardless, at least we've got the frame time graph, and that's one of the most important things. The frame time graph cannot hide stutters. At least not really. At least not the way I've got mine turned up anyway. Anyway, let's say anyway some more, and then hop on into the game. Well, all right. So first I wanted to do a little ray tracing here. Not necessarily what I would try to do on a system like this, but it can handle it. It's just not going to get you 60 every conceivable place all the time, unfortunately. But still more than fine for many people. But alright, now why don't we run a quick benchmark and then we'll get a little gameplay. So alright, we went and ran the benchmark. We averaged 70.58, 60.28 for min, and a max of 81.85. Now unfortunately when you get into the game, you drop quite a bit under min than what this thing says, but your averages usually end up being about right. And there's all the other settings and what have you. So now that all of that is out of the way, let's go get some actual gameplay. And then we'll turn ray tracing off and show you the way I would actually play the game.
Used to work here. Real stand-up citizen. An understatement. When he found out what shrooms I keep,
I give you % of where.
¡Madres! ¡Nos están aniquilando! Who would have thought?
Well, well, either they're planning a costume party, or they're gearing up for a different sort of party. I'm intrigued in either case.
I'm gonna show you what real experience looks like.
I've had better days than this.
Te voy a sacar las pinches tripas.
¡Por un lado! ¡Helado!
¡Por el lado! ¡Por el lado!
¡Cúbrame! ¡Estoy recargando! ¡Sufrimos bajas!
It's V. Took care of Jose.
Nice work. Really, really nice work. Did you learn who busted him out after he killed that?
So, here's how I would play the game. Just go back to actually 1080p. Instead of... Well, I actually don't know what DLSS quality would be at 1080p. Probably in between 720p and 1080p, I would imagine. Maybe like 900p or something like that. Anyway though, that's all the settings I would do. So now, let's go run a quick bench, and then we'll get some gameplay, just like we did with the ray tracing settings. So, we got 85.74, 74.45, and 101.65 for max. And definitely much better, I would say. Not just like before, the minimums and stuff go a little lower than they did. But we stay over 60 this time, I do believe. But hey, why don't you guys be the judge of that? I was running around just killing shit and just doing random driving and all sorts of shit, so I wasn't really paying super close attention to it, but you guys will be able to see.
Hey, hey, everyone. Welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday, too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh, well, if we're getting specific.
cabeza que tienes? ¡Te la voy ¡Le di!
This fucking city!
Alright, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay now. Alright, what neighborhood did I get into again? I think this is the... I think I'm too close. I think I started just driving towards the damn chapel. Oh, this is a dead end. Ooh. Oops. I was doing a pretty good job of not crashing anything for a while there, but it was destined to end some point. And it was just then. Man, I got to get a new monitor. These speakers, ever since they've blown, they stink. Fortunately, the good smell of the weed already freaking went away. Whatever, I think I found a nice one already. And I was right, for under 100 bucks, I found like a 1080p brand new for like 200 hertz, and it was like $89 or something like that. It's probably not the best IPS in the world, but it'll definitely be better than this, I can tell you that. Hey, windmills. Yeah, it's a pretty solid little setup. I'm happy with this little guy. I mean, could it be quieter? Yeah, that would be nice, but at least doesn't seem to throttle, or really badly anyway. The GPU was destined to throttle a little bit in the performance department. It gets up to 80, and it's a dual slot card with 2 fans on a card that's usually got 3 fans and a much chunkier heatsink. Oh, I think we've reached as far as we can go. Screw that, I'm going back this way. I don't know why I even came out here. I figured this was leading me to another city or something. I was just trying to check out all the different cities real quick just to see how it reacted FPS-wise, but really it doesn't seem to be that different until you get around a big crowd of people. And then the CPU tends to be like, oh, I don't like that. That's why I chose medium crowds instead of high. Because high crowds dropped us under 60. And I was like, nope, nobody wants more crowds rather than 60. Almost everybody's going to pick 60 FPS over more crowds. So that's what I did. And I still did the ray tracing section for the people who care more about pretty graphics than frame rate. And it was still doing alright, but we definitely didn't stay at 60 the whole time. So this is more the way I'd play on a system like this. Because we're at 1080p, transformer model, we're not even using any upscaling. I figured if we did, we'd probably just bottleneck the CPU more, so I figured let's try to do that. Although I had to do a little quality with the ray tracing section, otherwise I couldn't get any, like, it was barely over 60 at all, any place. And I was like, nope, no thank you. This is just a jam. I mean, since I've already beat the game a bunch of times, I'm on, like, I think this is the game I've gotten the hardest difficulty and all that shit. But I still haven't beaten it yet. I picked, like, Corpo and all that because I did all the other things first. Haha, you want me to go to the chapel, but I'm not going to do it. It's not happening. Yeah, we've been playing for quite a while. No crashes. We have some graphical anomalies here and there, but I just chalk that up to Cyberpunk being Cyberpunk. I'm used to seeing shit like that on everything. I haven't seen anything like, oh my god, artifacting, the GPU's dying kind of weird shit. Just the game being Cyberpunk weird shit.
Broadcasting to you live from the collective unconscious. It's 88.9 Pacific Dreams. You don't know me, but you will.
Oh?
Name's Dino. Deal with downtown.
It's
city.
Dino!
Yeah, I know. What about you? Hot stuff. Need anything, you call me. Remember, Dino knows everybody.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it drop under 60, and I saw one big stutter that was really noticeable so far, driving around this whole time. I think that happened last time I tested this game out too, so I kind of assumed that might happen, like, every once in a while. Maybe it was saving. I think I just saw it happen when the save thing popped up. A lot of games do that. I'm gonna try to pay attention see if it only happens during saves, although I was probably about to wrap it up. I don't know if we're gonna get to see another save here, but we'll see. I think we've been playing for pretty much long enough. I wanted to go find one more group of people to kill, but my problem is I've slaughtered almost every bad people in the city. I don't know if they respawn or not. It's been too long since I played the game, but I'm pretty sure they just stayed dead. But maybe they respawn, I'm not sure. Hopefully they do, otherwise I'm going to have really, really little to do when I do the Cyberpunk on the other computer that I got with the 5800X and the 9070, or RX 9070, I mean. snake path. Well, my ride is no longer cheery. Oh shit, long day? He seems all like he fucked his arm up at work. Anyway, I think that is a great time to go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Cyberpunk 2077. And seems to run alright with some ray tracing. You gotta not care about getting a constant 60 every place all the time, but it seemed like it stayed above 60 more than it fell, but it was still definitely dropping under 60. So I'd play it with the non-ray tracing settings myself. Just native 1080p, some transformer model, some DLLA, clear it up even more, couple settings on ultra, most everything else on high, and I never saw it drop under 60 once. I saw a couple hiccups. I think they were happening only when it was saving. Could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I started noticing a trend of it only happening when it was saved, the game. I've noticed lots of games do that, because other than that, it was smooth. It wasn't like the best frame times in the world, but it was still smooth as heck on a computer screen that's just garbage, doesn't have any VER or VRR or nothing like that. It just has blown speakers is what it got, and damn does it stink. I need to order that new freaking monitor tonight. I can't deal with this terrible smell for too much longer here. And I still wanted to get some arc raiders, so I might want to wait until I get the new monitor for that one. But in any case, that's all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.